Hello guys, welcome back to my channel IT Scholar, and in today's video we will discuss about the evolution of mobile phones. But before we move towards our video, don't forget to subscribe the channel and support by liking and sharing the video. Let's get to the video. Mobile phones have become one of the basic needs in today's world, but do we even know where and how the mobile phones emerged and gained so much popularity in the whole world? Well, that's what we are going to know today. In 1973, the first ever mobile phone was made by Dr. Martin Cooper, a Motorola employee in New York in 1973, using prototype Dynatec phone. The phone weighed over 1 kg and took 10 hours to charge. The era of 1983 to 1989, the rise of the mobile phones. Right about 10 years later, in 1983, the first phone goes on sale in the shape of the Motorola Dynatec 8000X. It cost an eye-watering $4,000. The first ever truly portable mobile phone hits the shelves, the Motorola 9800X, which features a flip down to cover the keyboard. This went very famous in the 90s. 1991 to 1994, the era of GSM phones. The first ever GSM phone launched by Nokia, the 1011 in 1992. Nokia also launched the 2110 in Europe. It was one of the smallest GSM phones available, and a choice of ringtones which brought us the iconic Grand Vowels, now known as Nokia Tune. It also features the SMS as well. 1995 to 1998, era of style. The first ever phone in slider form factor came in the shape of Nokia 8110 in 1996. It had the nickname the banana phone due to its shape, and even made an appearance on the big screen in Matrix movie. It was also the first device to feature a monochrome LCD screen. The first ever colored phone launched was Siemens S10, weighed 185 grams in 1997. Nokia 6110 was launched in 1997, which was also known as the phone of gaming, in which the famous iconic game Snake was launched. Nokia launched its 5110 in 1998, which was popular for replaceable faceplates which Nokia branded Express on covers, making it the first ever customizable phone. 1999 to 2002, the era of connectivity. The first ever phone to feature WAP or WAP or Initial Internet Services was the Nokia 7110, launched in 1999, which makes the first ever phone with browsing feature. It did not provide the full HTML experience as we know today, but it was a wonder at that time. The Sharp JSH04, launched in year 2000, becomes the first ever camera phone on the market, but only available in Japan. At the meantime, BlackBerry also launched their 857, which supported email and web browsing, which started the BlackBerry reign as the king of business phones. Nokia also launched the most iconic phone of all time, the 3310, which was sold over 126 million units. Full-color displays start to hit the market first with the Sanyo SCP-5000, or we can say Sony Ericsson's T68, in year 2001. QWERTY keyboards also made an appearance in the shape of the Nokia 5510. But it was the Nokia 8310 that proved the popular phone due to its slick design and cutting-edge features, including infrared, a fully functional calendar, and an FM radio. The first phone which allows us to send picture messages, which came in the shape of Sony Ericsson T68i in 2002. 2003 to 2006, revolution of mobile data. In this era, the phones were launched with 3G technology, and the workout on Android was also begin. The Siemens SX1 was launched in 2003, the first phone to support the augmented reality, also known as AR technology. The first phone having fingerprint technology is the Pentec GI100 in 2004. The first ever phone to support Wi-Fi technology was launched by Motorola, the model Calypso C1250i in 2005. First ever phone with the game-changing water-resistant technology was launched in 2005 by Motorola Casio Canu 502S. 2007 to 2010. Getting smarter. The first ever phone with NFC technology was launched by Nokia, the 6131 NFC in 2007. LG Prada in 2007 became the first ever phone with the capacitive touchscreen, which was way better than the other touchscreen system at the time. The first ever Apple iPhone with iOS was launched in 2007 by Steve Jobs, featuring an auto-rotate sensor, a capacitive touchscreen that allows multiple inputs as well, which became a huge success. The first ever Android phone was launched in 2008, naming G1 by HTC, which has a limited touchscreen and a slide-out keyboard. Microsoft also decides to discontinue Symbian, which is less competitive against Android or iOS operating system. Therefore, they start working on Windows phones. Apple launched their App Store having 552 apps to download. An Android or APK App Store was also launched. The first ever wireless charging technology phone was launched in 2009, the Palm Pre. 2011 to 2014, Era of Live Companion. HTC Evo 3D was the first ever phone to feature dual lens cameras in 2011. The first ever Android phone with fingerprint scanner technology is the Motorola Atrix in 2011. The HTC Droid DNA was the first ever phone which supports the full HD display in 2012. The first ever fingerprint scanner cell phone via touch button was launched in the shape of Apple iPhone 5S. The first phone with heart rate monitor was launched by Samsung, the S5 in 2014. The first ever bezel-less display phone was launched by Sharp Electronics, the Aquos Crystal in 2014. 2015 to 2018, the Era of Size. This era contains the expanding screen sizes of phones such as the Apple iPhone Plus, whose screen size increased about 57% than the original iPhone from 2007. Several other companies increased the sizes of their cell phones, which includes Samsung's S7 Edge Plus, Google Pixel series, and others. The first ever eye scanner feature was launched by Fujitsu Aero NXF04G in 2015. This era was also the rise of notch display, which was first launched by the Essential Phone PH1 in 2017. Chinese manufacturer company Ulefone launches the Power 5 incorporating a 13,000 mAh battery, the largest ever battery seen in a mobile phone in 2018. The fold technology was also introduced in mobile phones. Royal FlexPi, the first ever folding phone, launched in 2018. The first ever in-display fingerprint sensor phone launched by Vivo, the X20 in 2018. Vivo Nex was the first phone to introduce with pop-up camera in 2018. 2019 to 2022, the era of the ultra-fast world. This era emerges with the 5G technology, which promised the fastest data speed and reliability. The cell phones are designed to perform with superior performance such as ultra-high-definition graphics loaded with pop-up camera, launched in OnePlus 7 Pro in 2019. Nokia 9 was launched with pentalens or 5-sensor camera in 2019, was one of the best resulting camera in the world. In the following year, the folding technology now can be seen in flip type came with a unique design thanks to Samsung, who launched Galaxy Z Flip 3 in 2021 as a successor phone from previous two variants such as Z Flip and Z Flip 2. The mobile phone industry is innovating technologies day by day, which is unpredictable, but we are sure that we will see new and exciting features in the upcoming phones in the future. Well, that's all for today's video. If you like the video, please subscribe the channel and support by liking, commenting, and sharing the video. We'll meet you in the next video.